What's up, my friends in Christ? This is Adulting with Purpose Crash Course. And today, guys, we are going to be in Proverbs 15. And if you didn't know, King Solomon wrote many of the Proverbs. Okay, guys? So I'm just learning. My Bible actually told me that at the beginning because I was like, wait a minute. I went to Google, but I said, wait a minute, let me look at my Bible. I was like, who wrote the Proverbs? And I was like, oh, King Solomon. How amazing. Proverbs 15:1. And today we are going to be talking about communication, how we speak and what we say out of our mouths, and what that really means to us who are living in Christ. How we speak is so important. The communication that we have with other people is detrimental. Let's get into it. All right. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So basically, a soft answer, right, will turn away wrath, meaning it'll turn away any problems that you have. A soft answer, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So how you're answering people or how you're speaking to people or what you're even saying to them. It can be in your marriage. It can be how you speak to your children. It could be your coworkers. You may be the boss and you might be speaking to people all out of pocket. But please do not forget, a harsh word stirs up anger, and you don't want to be that person, right? You don't want to be that person, do you? I know you don't. All right, let's keep going. Verse 2, the tongue of the wise uses knowledge rightly, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness, okay? The tongue of the wise uses knowledge rightly, okay? So if you're wise, you're going to use your tongue in the right way, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness. So when you are communicating, again, in any instance, in any place that you're communicating with someone, are you communicating foolishly or wise? You must ask yourself this, and that's in every single conversation. Let's go to verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and good, okay? Guys, the eyes of the Lord is in every single place. That's why I use so many different examples of where communication happens, even online. There are some times where I need to remember, okay, Lord, you are online as well. You see these TikTok, because sometimes people may try to drive you out of your element for one thing or another. You may be discussing something. You may have put up a video and someone said something and you want to you may want to respond out of foolishness. You may want to respond with the foolishness that they give you. We are not giving people the energy that they give us. We are giving people the energy of Jesus Christ, who we serve. Verse 4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it breaks the spirit. Perverseness in the way that you're speaking, it breaks the spirit of God. And we all know what perverseness is. It's not just talking about sexual misconduct. Perverseness is the way that you're using your tongue in the content of the sentence that you're using it and how you're saying it. If you cussing people out, that's perverse speaking. If you are speaking nasty out of your mouth in any way, shape, or form, the way that you're talking to people, that's also perverseness in the way that you're speaking. All right, verse 5. A fool despises his father's instruction, but he who receives correction is prudent, okay? So I'm reading from the King James Version. These are old words that you can go back and look at them. But basically, a fool will despise his father's instruction. Father is the one that's over you. If God is telling you to do something and you despise it, God say, go back and apologize. And you despise it. And I have a testimony after this. I do. If you despise what God tells you to do and you despise the instruction of God, that's a dangerous place to be in. We want to make sure that we are listening to the heart of God that speaks to us and through us, guys. Okay, when God speaks, we listen. When he gives us instruction, we need to act on it accordingly. And he could be telling you, like the way that you're speaking and the conversations that you're having, they are not holy, but they are perverse. All right, we're going to move on to verse number 7. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, okay? But the heart of the fool does not do so. The lips of the wise You would disperse knowledge. You would disperse goodness. You would be respectful in how you speak with others, no matter what. And when you mess that up, there will be an opportunity for you to do it again. So it's best to do what? Do it right the first time. Once you've heard, you can't say that you don't know. Like, once you've heard it, you can't say that you don't know. All right, guys.